Can we get confirmation of the composition of that forward group? The flight paths are irregular. And get us a status update on the hangar construction.
You rang?
What?
You called for me? Sir, I guess? Or Captain? Or Your Honor?
Major Westra. Or Sir is fine. Who are you?
Ellie. I'm the one who first spotted those blips you're looking at. Back when they weren't coming toward us, but just milling around Saturn doing Saturn-y things.
Any insights as to their attack patterns? Their intentions?
No. So why am I here?
Command says you've spent more time observing them than anyone else. We're hoping those observations will come in handy. Eventually. Plus, they think having a civilian online may help keep our pilot calm. Remind them what they're fighting for.
Pilot. Singular.
Yes. And with zero combat experience.
And all those blips are...
Unknown enemies, with more on the way.
So thousands against one. We're gonna get our asses kicked, aren't we?
That outcome seems likely.
Wow. You don't sugarcoat things, do you?
No.
Neither do I.
We'll make a good team.
No, we won't. See? Sugar-free.
Hey up there, just give us a sec, getting you powered up. I'm Ellie, by the by. So, here's our crack security. Type in your name so we know it's you. Also, in case you do anything memorable, they're good stuff. Alright, I know Major Westra said one simulated doomsday scenario coming up. Okay, how's it feel to be back behind the wheel of that thing, Cadet? Does it have a wheel? I've never actually been inside one. Before we get started, I tend to ramble. It's one of the endearing traits that make me special. If you want me to shut up, if you haven't adjusted the controls, you can just hit escape. Or the start button if you're using one of those Xbox-type controllers. Or, some other button if you're not. Flail, you'll find it. And I can take a hint. You'll be getting us both back on track. You've probably got a ton of questions. Firstly, who is Rambling Ellie, and why is she talking to me? I'm civilian, to set that straight. No need to salute me. Couldn't see you if you did anyway, so if you're going to, salute loud. I'm the girl who first spotted the Saturnians, and who stupidly spent 3 months observing them before spreading the news. Sorry about that. Technically, it makes me the most, and that's a good place to start. Go touch the right-hand force field, so I know you know how to steer. If you haven't presumptuously messed with the control scheme, you can do that by pressing the right arrow key, or pushing right on your left thumbstick. Good. Excellent. Let's get your cannon fired up. It's basically a surplus tank gun they've modified to work. There you go. If you hold that down, it'll keep shooting, as fast as it can. The ship also has shields, but they're power hogs. I'm told you can only use them every 20 seconds, and when powered on, they'll only hold for 2 seconds. But during that 2 seconds, you're 100% immune from harm. They could set off a nuke 2 feet in front of you, and you'd be like, shrug, I got shields, yo. Then the Earth would be... And when you see that little shield icon that just appeared behind and to the left of your ship. Okay, try activating them for me. Nice. Side benefit to the shield? Anything that hits you when you're shielded will be destroyed. Anything, no matter how big and bad. So it's basically a really pretty weapon too. You'll also see a green bar beneath your ship. Well, it's green now. That's not true. Well, the ship will... Alright, we're gonna get a little practice in for you. We didn't know about the Saturnians when the ship was designed, so we can't simulate those for you. But the techie says we can make a couple of asteroids pop your way. Try to hit them. And P.S., don't let them hit you. The simulated ones won't hurt you, but the real ones will do more than scratch the paint. Good. Try again. You'll see they come in different sizes. Bigger ones generally take more shots to blow up, and will also do more damage when they hit something. Asteroids are basically just a gravel driveway that the universe tried to roll into a snowball though, so they're pretty unstable. Sometimes, if you're lucky, and you hit a big one in just the right spot, you can take it down with just that one shell. That only works for asteroids though, just FYI. When you blow stuff up, sometimes smaller bits go scattering. Don't worry about those. They won't hurt you, or us down here. And yeah, so we covered that you should shoot the asteroids and that you shouldn't let them hit you. But we didn't talk about the fact that you should try not to let them get past you either. Because if they don't hit you, and they don't hit a tank shell, then they hit us down here. Maybe one of my cats, and that'll piss me off. It'll also cripple our infrastructure over time. You can see that tracked at the left of your screen. And if the infrastructure hits zero, then it doesn't matter what else you do up there. We're already all dead down here. So, I guess we're back to try to shoot the asteroids, or turn on your shield. Asteroids are good for something though. Here, watch what happens when you hit the next one. There, that thing that popped out? That's a resource. We need those. The real ones though, not the simulated kind like that one. To keep the Earth intact, to build new ships, and maybe to work on some designs that'll improve your ship too. Try to grab the next one by deliberately colliding with it. Not all asteroids will pop out resources. Some will, some won't, so be ready for it. Oh, I'm told there is one asteroid that is guaranteed to drop not just one, but 3 of those things. It's made of crystal and it's... what's that? It's... there. Now, you may have noticed at the top right of your screen, there's a section labeled Resources, with a number, and a slash, and 100. That's because your cargo bay only has enough space to carry 100 resources right now. After you fill it, you can't grab any more, though colliding with them still won't hurt you. Honestly, that's all you need to know just now. We're going to beam you back to the station in a second, and then Major Westra will be giving you the skinny on what's happening. Some of which we just touched on, so try to act surprised. Although, when you get back to the station, if you want, you can practice some more. Just take the tutorial again when prompted, if it suits you. Alright, Cadet. I'll talk to you after your first mission to give you a rundown of other things the ship computer can do. And, in case nobody else says it, thanks. You know, for doing what you can to keep us all from getting crushed by space rocks, or vaporized by plasma, or blown up by missiles, or melted by lasers, or down in by bombs, or... shutting up now. Cool beans. I'll pass you over to the Major then.
Cadet, welcome to the XR-2000 Terran Defense Program. As you know, 8 months ago, our scientists detected a hostile alien race existing on and around Saturn. The Saturnians have attacked. Our eggheads responded by building a planet-wide force field to repel them, but power was insufficient to fully envelop the Earth, leaving a narrow gap through which the aliens might still reach us. Your job will be to pilot our XR-2000 craft into the breach and defend against this attack. At present, we have only 3 such craft. Use them wisely. Remember, the larger the asteroid, the more damage it will do to Earth. The white crystal asteroids, known as crystalroids, will always drop 3 resources. Other asteroids may or may not drop 1 when destroyed. Do not If all else fails,
Okay, you got this. There's one of those crystal thingies. Wow, I guess we're breaking out the duct tape when you had your seatbelt on, right? There's the crystal roid. We can see Starfield through your ship's hull. So I came up with this tactic. I call it the Ellie maneuver. When something's coming at you, plasma, an asteroid, whatevs, move.
This is our last XR-2000. Make it count.
Your ship has so many holes, it's like you're flying a convertible with the top down, and inside out, and on fire. I'm gonna take my cats down to the basement. Good stuff. All right, cool beans. I'll pass you over to the Major then.
Good luck, Cadet. We're all counting on you.
There's one of those crystal thingies.
Really use the resources in that crystal roid. Did we get confirmation the pilot's still alive?
Cargo bay's full, just a heads up.
based on accuracy. The military likes it when you hit what you shoot at. Go figure. Of course, you won't get a bonus score if you don't live long enough to clear a wave, so when in doubt, spray and pray. Good news. We're still here, but this attack is far from over. While the asteroid bombardment is... You will also notice your XR-2000... Before returning to the fight, you will always have...
Welcome back. I promised you a tour of... Okay, this is the computer. Tour done. Just kidding. Let's talk about what you can do with it. You must already know how to use it for briefings. Click Next or Last to cycle through the different pages, though most of them will probably only be one page long. Click Launch or Spend to move from the briefing. If you click Spend, you end up here, on the spending page, I suppose? Let's call it that. If you click Quit and Save, or Back to Briefing, you can guess what'll happen. If you click Launch, then you're done with spending and off to battle. Don't do that unless you're really ready. All those buttons down the side though, those are different categories you can spend stuff on. We're going to take a look at 2 in particular, and then you can check out the rest on your own time, because they all pretty much work the same way. For now, I want you to click on the Manufacturing button. Go ahead. Seriously. Do it, like now. Manufacturing and Ship Research/Purchase. That's its full and fancy title. This is a screen you'll probably be visiting frequently, because it's where you can buy more XR-2000s. If you have the resources, and if we have the hangar space for them. Right now the hangar can only fit 3, so even if you want more than that, and you're willing to shell out the space dough, tough. But we've got a crew frantically working to expand the hangar, so you can expect that number to climb as time goes on. If you did want another ship, you'd click the Purchase XR-2000 button. It appears in the top left corner, and it's only there if you meet the resource and hangar space requirements. And the cost of the ship is 100 resources. Know how I can tell? Because it says it, right there on the screen. See? Handy that. But that's actually what I want to talk to you about. It only costs 100 resources right now because the people on Earth are literally sitting in an underground bunker using screwdrivers and Phillips heads and ABS 4-inch copper wire fitters. Okay, I don't know the tool names, but they're making them by hand. It would be real nice if we could automate that process a bit. You can't yet. We need tech for that. But you can see towards the bottom of the screen, with an investment of just 50 alien tech, we could research how to upgrade to an assembly line process. Too bad you don't have any right now, but the Major told you how to get it, so the future's looking bright, right? If you did have it, there'd be a button saying Research Tech Upgrade. You could click it, and because buttons are gateways to awesomeness, we'd instantly understand how to get it done. And you'd be out the 50 alien tech points. But that's only step 1. Just because we know how to do something doesn't mean it's done. You'd then have to spend resources to permanently create the space on Earth to do it. How much will that cost? Well, you can see right up there under Next Manufacturing Tech, it says, will cost 50 resources. So there you go. If you do the research and you have the 50 necessary resources, a Purchase Tech Upgrade button will appear. Click that to spend the resources, and bing bada boom, we'll have both researched and acquired the tech. And the XR-2000s will only cost you 80 resources apiece from there on out. Which again, it tells you on the screen. Cool beans? Alright, we're going to check out one more of these before moving on. Now click the Logistics button. Okay, down below you can see the current level of tech we're using for our logistics. Chaos. Yeah, that sums it up. Things kind of suck right now. But same as you could do on the manufacturing page, if you had the alien tech, you could research the next level. Then if you spent the resources, we'd have the next level and all our lives would improve. And just FYI, all the pages work like that. Current tech equals X. Next potential tech equals Y. Spend the alien tech to do the research, spend resources to Welcome back. I promise no props. Have at her. There's a missile. That thing will cause a lot more damage than an asteroid. Missile.
That ship's not free. Try to keep it in the air as long as you can. On radar.
Easy money. You're a one-ship wrecking crew. Cargo bay's full, just a heads up.
Congratulations. You've been promoted to the rank of Ensign 2nd Class. Amazing work. Amazing work. Amazing work. Unfortunately, all we've done is incite the Saturnians.
Missile.
That's a gnat. Try not to linger beneath it. We could really use the resources in that crystal void. Missile incoming.
Missile. There's a crystal roid. Nice. I don't care who scores the hit, I just like watching them explode.
Your skills are totally on fleek, pilot. They still say that, right? Yes, they do.
That missile had the right of way, you idiot.
Missile incoming. Computer memories overloaded. Deprioritize tech. Your cargo bay is at capacity. For dedicated service in defense of the Earth, you are hereby... Great job. Great job dealing with those gnats, but there are far worse foes on the way. In addition to everything else,
Missile.
Wasp, watch out for its strafing run. ship. Dodge better and don't forget your shields. Where'd our ship go? Your armor's gonna need some serious repairs.
Cargo bay's full. Just a heads up.
Death by missile. And we don't have any missiles.
Wow, Missile just blew that thing to bits.
For incredible efforts in protecting the citizens of Earth, you are hereby awarded the Silver Terran. Congratulations. You've been promoted to the rank. Our wow.
If they made a show that was just Saturnians shooting each other, I'd PVR it to watch later, because I'm here watching Saturnians shooting each other. You're awesome. Another missile.
Those missiles do pose a threat to the enemy as well. Coming.
Cargo base full. Just a heads up.
For bravery and exemplary piloting skills shown. Those comets pack a wallop. Don't let them reach the planet. Crystalroid on screen. Ship's getting pretty banged up.
And respawning in 3, 2, 1.
Ignore further resources. You're at capacity.
So I came up with this tactic. I call it the LA maneuver. When something's coming at you, plasma, an asteroid, whatevs, move.
We have no more ships in reserve. Congratulations. You've been promoted to the rank of second lieutenant. Missile on radar. There's your first spider. 3 cannons, don't get in front of it.
That missile gets my vote for MVP.
Ship's on its last legs. Be careful. Ready the next one.
Another missile. You know who I feel bad for? The people who assemble your ships. That's who I feel bad for. We can see Starfield through your ship's hull. Last ship.
Missile on radar.
Your ship has so many holes, it's like you're flying a convertible with the top down, and inside out, and on fire. shot his own teammate apart.
Well, thank each of you for your service. It's been an honor.